Hey guys, going to do a quick short summary of the LG Optimus Showtime. It's going to be pretty basic. I'm probably not going to cover much of the native apps or anything like that. Just a little overview of the phone because it's not been out long. A lot of people wondering, is the phone worth the $250 that they're selling it for at Walmart? I think if you can take into consideration $45 a month versus paying $100 or $150 for a subsidized phone versus paying $250 for one, I mean, you're going to end up saving a lot of money at just $45 a month on that unlimited plan, and it's definitely worth it. Trust me. But anyway, we're going to jump into this right quick. And as far as physically, it's a 4.3-inch screen. Comes with 768 megs of RAM, I think, for running apps, and 1 gigahertz single core processor. It does come with 4 gigabytes built in. I would say it's in a micro SD card. You can actually expand the capacity of that and use a different micro SD. It's up under the battery cover. Up under there's an actual slot in there for it. And as you can see on the back, you've got 5 megapixel camera with a LED flash, and the LED flash on this thing actually works really good. A lot of times with a LED flash, if you take a picture, it'll blow it out and you can't hardly tell what it is, but this one actually does good. But anyway, we're going to jump into the main screen here. Alright, here's your lock screen here, and you can't really tell it here, but it's actually really clear and bright and vivid, and I would say this just the equipment that I'm using just really doesn't show the quality of the phone. But anyway, one nice thing about your lock screen here is you've got your shortcuts for phone, message, email, camera. It shows you a little notification if you've got email or anything like that. Someone sends you a message, you can see it, and you can customize these and rearrange them, which is pretty cool. I think you can put different apps instead of just those in there. Alright, let's go into the phone here. Now this widget that I've got here is not a native widget. This is actually something I downloaded. It's called Rings widget, which is pretty cool. I like the way the Droid razors look, so I kind of wanted to go with that theme when I got it. Calendar, pretty basic. It's got a nice little event view down here where you can see it good. I know on my Proclaim, it was a pain because a lot of times I couldn't see none of that stuff because the actual calendar view here took up most of the screen. That's a real nice feature. And also, the calendar has a snooze feature built into it, which is nice. You can snooze from like 1 minute to 1 hour just by setting it in there when it pops up, or you can just hit snooze, and I think it defaults to like a 10-minute snooze. Web browser, it actually comes with 2 web browsers built into it. One I think is just the LG web browser that they stick with most of their LG phones. The next one would be Chrome. Now it has Chrome. The thing about Chrome on here seems to be slower than the actual built-in web browser. Why? I don't know. But I've been using the stock web browser here pretty good bit, and I actually like it really well. Now I am working off of my local Wi-Fi because I'm out in a rural area and we don't have the best 3G coverage out here. Now it works pretty good, but Wi-Fi is definitely going to be faster. But as you can see, it pulled that up pretty quick. Let's go into something here and just see. It looks like it's pulling up from the UK, but as you can see, it pulled up pretty good. And on web pages that are not formatted for mobile, the pinch to zoom actually works really well. Let's see if we can pull up something that'll actually do that. Let's pull up something here and see what it does. Okay, it's not. Yeah. Okay. Well, you just ain't gonna cooperate with us when that comes. But as far as the web browser go, it works pretty zippy. Pinch to zoom is really good. Let's see, your apps, your native apps, pretty well, most things you're going to use. It's got Twitter, Facebook, most of your modern social apps, Google Talk, you've got your voice recorder, just basic apps. I even think it's got a it has a built-in document viewer. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it works pretty good. Now, one thing I need to mention is the icon for the phone is not stock. I actually changed that myself. I've downloaded a little app called Icon Change Icons, or matter of fact, let me look, see it right quick. Icon Changer. And you basically what it does is it allows you to create a shortcut, or when you use it, it basically asks you what app you want to create in an icon for, and you pick that app, and then it lets you choose an icon. You can pretty well use a picture of yourself or whatever, and you could use some of the system icons, or if you use someone that uses Go Launcher EX or something like that, they could actually use that icon, you know, some of the icon packs in there. So that's a pretty neat little feature. You change it up a little bit. It's got your, you know, your microphone on your home screen here. You can actually, you know, search from there. And one thing I have noticed is the voice search on this is Ice Cream Sandwich 4.0, and I think the actual version is like 4.04. The voice search actually works really good. On the Galaxy Proclaim, it was a little buggy, but I don't know if they made some changes in the way it records the, you know, picks up your voice or what, but whatever it is, it definitely works better. Let's see. You know, camera. I'm going to camera here. I changed the camera icon too. So, camera actually works pretty doggone well. And it's pretty fast. I'm on video here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go back and change it to... I'm actually recording there. Let me go back to... Let's change that back to camera. Camera, you can actually zoom in on something and then take the snapshot. And it's pretty quick. It's actually pretty fast. You can actually set it to... one other cool thing about the camera is you can actually set it to take a snapshot when you actually say something. Like, it'll sit there and it won't take a picture until you actually say cheese, you know. It's kind of cheesy. No, I'm just cutting up. But anyway, that is a pretty neat feature. Okay, I got a little notification. Swipe that away. That's one other cool thing is as you get notifications, your notification bar, you can just swipe them away. That's a pretty neat feature there. Try and think what else I could cover, guys. Oh yeah, music player. Music player is actually really loud. Speakers on the back. You know, it just all depends on what you like. As you can see, I'm a country boy and a rapper at the same time. I like any kind of music as long as it sounds good. Anyway, video is actually really good. A lot of people use their you know, their phones for multimedia devices as they're riding, or they need something. But anyway, the quality is excellent. You can't really beat it. I mean, it's on any of the straight talk phones. It's real fast. I mean, it has no problems jumping around and going to a you know, to just a different spot in the video. The volume's real good. I'm actually impressed with the video, and I was actually really impressed with it. Let's go to the home screen. Something else I really like about this phone, something I didn't mean to, is this physical home button. That's actually really nice. On the Proclaim, it had that, it had the capacitive, and it was kind of a pain sometimes when you were trying to find it. You know, it's kind of nice to be able to just kind of, if it's dark or something, you can find it a lot easier. You know, it's just one of those nice little features. Contacts, you know, it's pretty basic like most of your Android. You got your favorites and your groups, and then also on your actual phone, you know, you've got your, you know, your you know, you can do your favorites and your call log, and then your dial pad. You can kind of see what it looks like. You can also hit message from here, which is, you know, pretty straightforward. That's about it, guys, as far as the basics of the phone. The camera works pretty good. It's zippy. It's clear. I'm going to actually stick over here and kind of compare the Galaxy Proclaim, so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like compared to it. And We'll wait on it to boot up here. It's actually booting up. As you can see, there's a pretty big difference in size. I mean, I was actually shocked when I seen the size difference. And as you can see, the screen helps a lot because, you know, my eyesight's not the best, and so having that larger screen, you know, helped, and, you know, it also gave me a good reason to buy another phone. But anyway, as you can see here, okay, it looks like it's still loading up. You can kind of see the size difference. You really can't tell it here. They kind of look the same on screen, but the clarity and the brightness, I guess you would say, is better on the LG Optimus. It's just better, and it looks better on your eyes. And you might try to zoom in here just a little bit. If it'll actually focus in, I guess that's not going to work. Okay, let's come out of this. But anyway, you can see the difference in the size, you know, as far as text and all, where it looks really good. And then also, as you can see, the thickness of the two. The LG is a lot thinner, which is actually kind of nice. It slides in your pocket a little easier. You can kind of see the back here to compare the backs. You know, pretty basic stuff. And guys, I think that's about it. I think I've pretty well covered it all. Speed-wise, compared to the Proclaim, they actually run pretty close. You know, the Galaxy Proclaim is not a slow phone when it comes to just general everyday use. Now, the web browser definitely has been an improvement on the Optimus. I can honestly say that. I like the web browsing experience a lot better. And other than that, guys, that's about it. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. And if you got any questions or comments, just put them down, and I'll see if I can answer them the best way I can. Thanks, guys.